Listen, if you are hearing this right now, it's because the universe wants to remind you of something extremely important, okay? You are on the verge of transformation. You are on the verge of evolving your life, okay? And most of y'all don't even know this. Most of you guys are not even aware. Everything around you is beginning to shift. Before we get into this video, if you are new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe for more content. It doesn't cost you a dime, but it helps me out so I can get more videos, channeled messages from the universe, just like this one. I woke up last night with downloads from the universe. The universe told me that I had to get this message out to you today. As we close down the year, as we are getting ready for 2026, this is important for everybody to know. There comes a moment in your journey when you are about to evolve and elevate, where the past, the old version of yourself, tries to make its way back into your life again. Old environments, old people, old habits, old stuff you used to do in the past tries to get your attention and tries to get you to fall backwards. Okay, this is how you know that you're about to change and evolve into the new version of yourself. You are not running from them. You are not hiding from it. You are simply rising above. The old space cannot withstand your new frequency. The old space cannot withstand your new habits. This is how you know you are changing and you are evolving into the new version of yourself. When your life is about to upgrade, when your life is about to change for the better, right? You may notice that the universe tries to refine you. You may notice that you may go through a lot more pressure. But remember this, in order for a diamond to be produced, it has to go through immense pressure. This is where you develop your discipline. This is where you develop your discipline in order for you to be led into the mastery, right? You're going to be led into rooms that you possibly could never imagine that you're in. You're going to be inside of a room, meeting people you never thought that you would ever meet because of your discipline, because your discipline led you to your mastery, okay? Waking up at 4 a.m., going to the gym. If you're a content creator, posting 10 YouTube videos a day, right? Fasting. If you're a guy, going on semen retention, abstaining from pointless relationships. All these things is what starts to happen when you evolve and you start elevating into the next level. This is the signs that the universe is about to transition you into the new version of yourself. There's a shift that happens when you are aligning with your purpose and your mission, okay? When you are in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, ideas start to flow more frequently. You may start having more vivid dreams. You may start seeing more synchronicities, angel numbers, 333, 444, 555. People are going to start saying, oh, it's just coincidence. No, my friend, this is alignment. When you start aligning with the person you're supposed to be, the universe is going to make sure it confirms to you that you are on the right path, that you are doing the right things, that your new routine is a lot better than your old routine. The universe is never going to leave you astray. It's always going to confirm to you that you are on the right track. You just have to make sure you stay consistent. Staying consistent is what leads you to mastery. The reason why Michael Jordan was so perfect in regards to his basketball skills is not because he just woke up and became perfect. He studied his craft. He was disciplined enough to become the best basketball player in the world. Same thing with Kobe Bryant. His discipline is what allowed him to get to where he needed to be at. Okay? When you start operating like this, coach is going to put you in the game. Okay? Basically, which means the universe is going to trust you with more responsibility. There's going to be more opportunities coming your way. Ideas, like I said before, is going to start flowing. Your creativity is going to start flowing. You're going to basically be running to your phone to record videos about tutorials on how to do this or how to do that, because your ideas are sharpened. Your creativity is sharpened. Your intuition is sharpened. Your connection to higher consciousness is sharpened. Right before a breakthrough reaches its peak, right before a breakthrough reaches the point of no return, you may start feeling torn between your old life and your new life, the old identity and the new identity. On one end, right, the old version of yourself is trying to pull you back. An ex may text you, right? An old habit that you thought you left behind you, you go into the cabinet and you see an old item that you used to use to get stoned, for example. Or an alcohol bottle that triggers a memory that you had that you left before. You're going to be made, or you're going to be presented with a choice to make. Do I want to stay on this path that I'm on right now, a path of discipline, a path that's going to lead me to self-mastery, or do I want to go backwards? This is part of the transition that everybody's going to go through, okay? Once you cross this path, once you cross this line, synchronicities are going to go up. You're going to start manifesting the life that you want, right? Let's say you've been going to the gym. You're going to start seeing your six-pack start showing up. Your muscles are going to start getting stronger. Your mind is going to start getting stronger. You're not just getting stronger spiritually, you're getting stronger physically. This is the part of the transition that is the most important. This is the part where the caterpillar, when it's in the cocoon, it gets so stuffed that it almost dies, but then it turns into the butterfly. This is the part that is very crucial. Chosen ones, listen and listen carefully. You have done the work. Congratulations. Stop beating yourself up and thinking that you're doing something wrong. You're leaving the old version of yourself behind. Parts of yourself that no longer is going to touch you in this new year coming up. When you are rising spiritually, what ends up happening is the universe starts to bring new energies into your life. This could be a new romantic partner. This could be a new job, a new opportunity, new relationships. These new energies are going to be more peaceful, more supportive, more matching your frequency and your energy and your vibe. You're not going to have to try. You're not going to have to seek. It's naturally going to come to you because you've done the work within yourself. Okay? The old you used to manifest chaos, anxiety, depression, right? Old relationships would stress you out. You would get gray hairs in your 20s or 30s because you weren't in vibrational alignment with these people. But this new version of yourself, you are matching people who are on your same frequency. You are matching people that are vibing the same way you do. Now your relationships don't feel difficult. Now your relationships feel easier. They feel more natural. They feel like they flow a lot better. Okay? When you are evolving and you are elevating, you get this deep feeling, this deep subtle feeling inside of your being, inside of your core. You don't know where it comes from. But I mean, you don't know, but you do know at the same time. It comes from your higher self. Your higher self starts to put this knowing inside of you that you can't mess around anymore. You got to be more disciplined. You got to change some things around. You got to start evolving. You can't do the same stuff. All of a sudden, you start thinking to yourself, you know what? Let me start waking up a little early. Let me start going to bed a little earlier. Let me stop eating Mickey D's every day. Let me stop doing this stuff. You just get this feeling that you need to stop and tighten up. Because if you don't, you're going to miss your time. When coach says, hey, get into the game, it's your turn, and you're not prepared, you're not going to be able to handle the blessings coming to you. Okay? So this is very important. You are in your healing era. You are in the time of your life where you're doing all the necessary things in order to shed the old skin and move into the new version of yourself. 2025 is the snake year. What do snakes do? They shed their skin and they form new skin. That's what they do. This is what you had to do this year, right? You had to fast, get rid of old toxic energies inside of your gut. You had to change your diet. You had to start working out. You had to start getting some sleep. You had to stop texting that old person that used to drive you crazy. These are the steps you had to take in order for you to move into the new era of your life. This is a divine, direct message from the universe. I woke up with this in my consciousness. I had dreams last night and I woke up with this message in my spirit and my consciousness. I had to give it to you today. Okay? So, you're leveling up, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I know sometimes it feels like you're not moving, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You don't have people to confirm to you or to pat you on the back. Spiritual Master is here to tell you you're doing a great job, okay? So keep going. Keep staying disciplined, right? I know you feel like there's a shift taking place because it is. It's not just the end of the year. This is the end of the old you and you're moving into the new direction, okay? So if this message touched you, if it reached your soul, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm gonna catch you in the next one.